So, devotee is asking this question: what is the link between duty, service, and enjoyment? How do we balance into all these three? Well, first you have to understand duty in Sanskrit is called as dharma, which has to do with moral conducts within the society, our responsibilities within the society. That's called as duty. And service is spiritual dimension. It's devotional service. It has nothing to do with this mundane world, this materialistic world. It has all to do with God and service to Him and our soul. And enjoyment is everything to do with this body. So how much we should enjoy, how much we should do duty, how much we have to do service of God. Is there any balance between these three? Or the question is, should we abandon all duties and stop all enjoyment, like Stoics in the olden days? They were like too much into renunciation of sense enjoyment. Should we become like that and just take to service of God? What's the solution? Now, Bhagavad Gita has a beautiful recommendation and recommends balance all these three. We have to balance all these three. We have to follow our duty and responsibilities in this world. A part of our life should be devotional service for God, and a part of our life we have to also enjoy, but in limits. That's the idea. Now, how much limits? Bhagavad Gita says, "Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam prita chetasam." Bhagavad Gita says, "Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam." Don't enjoy beyond limits. Don't enjoy in such a way that you become animal and your mind becomes uncontrolled. Enjoy with limits. Enjoy to the extent which helps you to survive. That's all. Srimad Bhagavatam says, "Kamasya na indriya priyati lavo jivatayavata." Our enjoying tendency in us helps us to actually keep this body healthy. That's all. If our body is not healthy, then we'll feel pain and we'll be frustrated. If our body is healthy, we feel good, isn't it? We feel good, and that God has made this feeling of good in us. We feel good when we are healthy. Why? Because that is a gift from God. So this feeling of good, this enjoyment, we have to. In winters, we have to wear warm clothes. In summers, we have to have fan or something. Wind. So that minimal enjoyment is okay, is actually necessary to keep your body healthy. Otherwise, you become sick. That's what Bhagavad Gita recommends. So that's okay. Duty. How much duty responsibility we should do in this world? Should we abandon everything? No. Bhagavad Gita recommends balance. Do your duty and do devotional service, both. But there's also a catch in that. Bhagavad Gita says, "Sarv dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja." If there's a conflict between your duty and service to God, you can neglect your duty without thinking anything. That's also a recommendation of Bhagavad Gita. And that's important because in this age, at present, our duties are sometimes not so favorable to devotional service. We spend so much time in our jobs, in our responsibilities, which actually creates a lot of anxieties also because of the social structure, political structure around us. People around us which are not in good consciousness, to stay with them also disturbs our mind. So that's really sensitive thing. I think 100 years back, doing your duty and devotional service was perfectly okay, because whatever you were doing in the society, people were good in the society, people were moralistic, job was not so sinful and not so engaging. So people used to do, but now there's a problem. So if your duty is and your devotional service stands face to face and they oppose each other, and duty is unfavorable to devotional service, then abandon your duty. Number one priority is devotional service. We should always remember. And if at all you have to do duty as a householder, suppose you're a householder, and if you're a householder, you can't just leave your wife and children, that's obvious. So then you should do duty in such a way so that it doesn't hinder your devotional service. If you can do your duty in such a way that it actually favors your devotional service, that's the best. It supports. And enjoyment, be simple living. Lead a simple life. Enjoy in this material world to the extent where your mind, your body is healthy, and you are okay to do minimal enjoyment, whatever is required for survival. That's what is allowed by scriptures. This is how we balance between three: duty, service and enjoyment. Hare Krishna. 𝗙C𝗹𝗹𝗏.